Welcome to the video lecture series 4, Identification of Feedback Topologies. Till now, we have been discussing about feedback amplifiers on the general block diagram and on the general circuits. But today we are going to take some practical circuits to identify what type of feedback amplifier is this. To identify what type of feedback amplifiers, we need to follow two steps. To identify what type of sampling, we need to follow the step 1, and to identify what type of mixing at the input side, we need to follow the second step. Let us go one by one. So, first step, we need to identify what type of sampling we feed to the input side. To get, first we have to make V0 output terminal 0, which means we have to short the output terminal. After shorting the output terminal, if we get any feedback, then that is called current sampling. If we do not get any feedback after shorting the output terminal, which means no feedback after shorting the output terminal, then that is called voltage sampling. I will repeat once again. After shorting the output terminal V0 is equal to 0, then there is no feedback, that is called the voltage sampling. And after shorting the output terminal, we will get some feedback, then that type of sampling is called current sampling. And at the input side, what type of mixing is this? To identify that, we have to follow the step 2. Output signal subtracted as a voltage. For example, the feedback drop, voltage drop, subtracted as a voltage from the input source, then that is called the series mixing. If the same feedback signal subtracted as a current, then that is called the shunt mixing. So output signal subtracted as a voltage, that is called series mixing, and as a current, then that is called the shunt mixing. If we take one practical circuit, it will be very easy to understand how to identify the feedback topologies. Let's take one circuit. This is RE, emitter resistance, this is RS and coupling capacitor, and this is your VS, source voltage. Now we will follow the first step. After shorting the output terminal, if we do not get any feedback, that is called the voltage sampling. Let me short this terminal. After shorting this acts as a normal short circuit. So through the short circuit, all the current goes to the ground, so there will be no feedback to the input side. Which means after shorting the output terminal, we will not get any feedback to the input side. This is actually called the voltage sampling. So this is voltage sampling. Let's come to the input side. So across this RE resistance, we have voltage drop, and that drop goes to the input side as a feedback. So let us consider this drop as VF, feedback voltage, and this is input low. If we apply KVL in this input low, this VS and this drop and this drop, there are 3 drops. So this VF now subtracted from the input voltage as a voltage, then this is called the series mixing. Very clear? Because in the series network or series circuit, all the currents are same, but voltage drops are different. So we have to apply only KVL in the series circuit. So this is a series network, so we must apply KVL to identify what type of feedback amplifier is this. So VS minus VF, that will give you series mixing. If suppose I take feedback somewhere and that is connected over here, for example I am saying, and this is a shunt connection or parallel connection. So in parallel network, voltage drops are same, current values are different, which means we cannot apply KVL over there because all the voltage drops are same across the parallel network. So we have to apply only KCL. In that case, this feedback, for example, I am saying this feedback subtracted as a current because IS is input current. One current goes to IF, another one to the IB, which means this network is a parallel network or shunt connection. So this type of mixing is called the shunt mixing. Are you clear? So after shorting the output terminal, if you do not get any feedback, that is called voltage sampling, and this drop subtracted as a voltage in the series network, and that is called series mixing. If the same drop subtracted as a current like this, then that is called the shunt mixing. Let us take a few other examples so that we will get clear idea about how to identify the feedback amplifiers. Let's take the second circuit. This is a two-stage amplifier circuit. Now, this is your load resistance RL, and this is your RF feedback resistance from output side to input side. This is your RS and supply voltage, and this is your RE1. First stage feedback amplifier will keep RE1. Now see, the output is taken across the V0. According to this circuit, we will take output across this R. After shorting this output terminal, after shorting this, all the collector current will go to the ground directly, but still the feedback resistance goes from emitter terminal to the first stage of the base terminal, which means there is a feedback connection between the output stage and the input stage after shorting the output terminal 2. This connection is actually called the current sampling. After shorting the output voltage terminal, we will get feedback from emitter terminal to the base terminal through this RF. This type of connection tells us, and the feedback or the sampling is current sampling. And type of mixing, from this side to source voltage, we have to apply KCL. This is IS, one current goes as IF, another one to the base terminal IB. So this cannot be subtracted as a voltage drop because this is a shunt connection over here or parallel connection. We have to apply only KCL. Then this is IS equal to IB plus IF, or in other words we can write IS minus IF. If we bring this to this side, we will get this term, which means IS minus IF. This feedback signal subtracted from the source as a current. So this is called the shunt connection. So this is actually current shunt feedback amplifier. And one more thing, we do not apply step 1, step 2 to identify what type of feedback amplifier every time. I will tell you a small shortcut, and this shortcut will work on almost all the circuit. Let us take this circuit and the previous one, and I will explain clearly by using the shortcut how to identify the types of feedback amplifier. So this figure, please note it down, the shortcut for identifying feedback amplifier. To identify what type of sampling, first thing, you see the output terminal and the feedback terminal. Output terminal and the feedback terminal are different terminal. Then that is called voltage sampling, because output is across the collector terminal, but feedback goes from the emitter terminal. So this and this are different terminal. So these type of different terminal is actually called the current sampling. So different terminal, this is called current sampling. And input side, if both are same terminal, see your source and the feedback both are same terminal at the base. This type of same terminal connection is actually called the shunt connection. So same terminal, it is shunt mixing. This is output side, this is input side. Are you clear? So this network or circuit is called current shunt feedback amplifier. And the opposite is output side, both are same terminal, which means your output and the feedback are same terminal. That is called voltage sampling. And the input side, different terminal, which means your feedback and the source are different terminal. It is called series mixing. That's all. Clear? This is your shortcut. Both are different terminal at the output side. That is called current sampling. Both are same terminal at the output side. It is called voltage sampling. Input side, both are same terminal. It is called shunt mixing. Both are different terminal. It is called the series mixing. So this one is current shunt feedback amplifier. Let us go to the previous picture to see how this shortcut method will work on that circuit. As I said, this shortcut method will work on almost all the circuits. Let us take the same figure again. Right, this is the same picture. Now see, output and the feedback to the input side both are same terminal. It is called voltage sampling. Mixing is your source at the base, but the feedback at the emitter terminal. It is called series mixing. Both are different terminal. This is called voltage series feedback amplifier. I'll tell you another picture to identify what type of feedback amplifier by using the shortcut method. Let us take one op-amp circuit. Right. Now see, your output and the feedback both are at the same terminal. Same terminal means it is voltage. And input side, your source and the feedback both are same terminal. It is called shunt mixing. So this feedback is voltage shunt feedback amplifier. So likewise, one can apply the shortcut circuit method, shortcut method on any circuit to identify what type of feedback amplifier is this. And after identifying this feedback amplifier, we have to identify what is the gain and what is the input resistance, output resistance, and what is the beta feedback network value. Everything we can get from the original circuit. Because previous lecture we discussed only on the general circuit and the general block diagram. But from the next lecture and this lecture, we will be discussing about only the practical circuits. And the next lecture we will see how to identify type of feedback amplifier and how to analyze the feedback amplifier to get the gain, input resistance and the output resistance very clear.